Hi, I'm Wangari Wamae, and I'm going to be reading an excerpt from my short story, The Jini. I'm shaken from my reverie by the familiar jingle that comes before an announcement. The train is pulling up to the station, and my weekend of debauchery is about to begin. I take hold of my duffel and exit the train, feeling the shift in my spirit as I make my way out of the station. Being down at the coast does that to you. It makes you forget all your troubles, like all you are ever born to do is have fun. I make a beeline for the first taxi driver in sight, bidding my brain to summon my best Swahili accent. I do my best attempt at one as I haggle with the driver over the fare, but I still sound like a Nairobian. It's my vocabulary. Even with perfect mastery of the accent, you'll sound like a foreigner if you don't know the right words to say. I pay the taxi driver the fare as I alight at my accommodation. He doesn't budge on the amount, but I don't split hairs over it. I'm at the coast and I feel like a king. Mombasa will do that to you, even if you just have 5,000 shillings in your pocket. It engulfs you in its warmth and charms you into parting with the little you have. We will return home broke, but very happy. I take a nap and it's early evening by the time I wake up. I freshen up and head out for a night on the town. The club is full of Nairobians. I observe them as I nurse my drink at the counter, careful not to drink too much too fast. They are loud and rowdy and scantily dressed. I silently pass judgment. I'm not one of them. I shed my Nairobian status at the train station. After a few hours, I decide to head out to Bob's. You've not partied in Mombasa if you've never been to Bob's. It's your closer. After the club scene, you'd come down here with your friends, have beers and wait for the sunrise. It has a chill vibe to it, a parking bay turned into a bar with large barrels for tables and no roof. It's 3 a.m. It's early for Bob's, but I don't mind. I can't do the club scene without my friends. There is only a small crowd here when I arrive, and from the look of them, they are local. I saunter over to the bar and order a beer. I survey the crowd as I sip my beer, and that's when I spot her. She's looking at me, and when our eyes clash, she smiles. She's the most gorgeous woman I have ever seen. Honey-colored skin, brown curls cascading around her face, perfectly sculpted curves enveloped in an olive green dress. Olive green is a strange color, but it must have been made just for her. She walks up to me, hips swaying gently beside her, and it's enough to send a jolt of electricity down my body. I put down my beer and on the counter beside me and wipe my sweaty palms on my shorts. Hi, I'm Binti, she says, smiling sweetly with her head gently tipped to the side. I shake her hand and introduce myself. She smells like coconut oil, but not the regular pungent kind. It smells like the expensive Kentist brand, the one that smells like cookies. I buy her a drink and we make small talk for half an hour. I cannot believe my luck when she invites me to tumble with her. I down the rest of my beer in one gulp and lead her home. The ride home is short, and I spend the majority of it fighting the prickle of hair standing on the back of my neck. I cannot remember the last time I felt such unease, but I dismiss it as performance anxiety. On our arrival, I offer her a glass of water, which she accepts. As I busy myself grabbing the glasses, I chide myself for not having more distinguished refreshments. When I turn around to hand the glass to her, she is gone. In place of the exotic beauty is a looming shadow, black as night, with white slits for eyes. For a moment that seems to stretch into eternity, I am frozen in place as those white slits pierce through my eyes as if looking to see into my soul. I will myself to move, but I only manage to widen my eyes further. It advances towards me, and the glass I am holding slips from my hand and crashes to the floor. I let out a whimper as the shadow forms a long, thin arm and makes a move to grab mine. I hardly process the cold, clammy grip because at the same time, the shadow is forming a mouth. The mouth widens as it inches closer to my face, turning into a gaping hole that threatens to consume me whole. As my knees buckle and everything turns dark, the last thing I hear is a distant, blood-curdling scream. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.